All right. Not a day's rest for the wicked. Also, it's raining outside, so I would be doing other things, perhaps instead of streaming, but it's raining outside, so there's nothing I can do. Because it's day 52 of the Farlands or Bust FLoB-a-thon subathon. After a whirlwind day 51 yesterday, we're up to 8 hours 50 minutes remaining. Starting here on June 2nd, 2024. We left off at 65,055.11 megabytes. And a lot of other things. What was the 3400? Oh, I bought apples. I bought golden delicious apples. Now I just need to buy gold flake, gold sheets, what is it called? Gold flake? Sure, let's call it that. To make they're gold. They were the only golden apples, other than Granny Smith. But Granny Smiths are better for baking. Listen, that's neither here nor there. Just cheat and use a video filter. Well, then I would have to like paint them green for a green screen apples, and that's about the same thing. Listen, get your woofs ready. I'll not have these lambastings in chat about apples. Woof! Wolfie's ready. If not kind of far away, so it's difficult to hear. Let's secure the hidey hole. And murder this pig. That was a good pig to murder. And continue west. Towards those far lands. Chipping away at the timer. I'm in a little bit of gastronomic distress. I probably shouldn't have had them for lunch again today, but I made tacos yesterday. And they didn't stay for very long. Oh, there goes those shears. All right. But then I had it for lunch again today. But I bought ice cream. I was thinking maybe it was the ice cream. Maybe I got glutenified ice cream. There's no gluten in the ingredients, but there's always cross-contamination risks. Did anyone hear when Boeing will try its next launch attempt? July 2nd? They pushed it to July? Interesting. Space news. Indubitably. So I got bread in the oven. And that's the reason why I had tacos for lunch, is because I was out of bread. I couldn't have my standard everyday ham sandwich. I bought radishes to put on the tacos. Can one be allergic to radishes? I don't remember the last time I've eaten radishes. I'm growing radishes in the garden. But they're not ready yet, so I just bought some. Dang old root vegetables. Today it's raining. It'll rain. The girlfriend is out hiking with a friend, and she brought Juno with. I was off the hook for that. So now I'm just hiking to the Farlands. As one do. Oh yeah, and Peepers lost his pants. Now seeing that Wednesday is the earliest Starliner launch window. Okay. Where did you get July 2nd from in your previous answer? These false information. You got it from NetBlitzer. I don't see NetBlitzer in chat. In Cone's Discord. I see. I see. You got 3 levels of separation to the truth. Or in this case, lies. You're obfuscating. This is fact washing. Laundering. Even. Like money laundering. But anyway. Yeah, I thought it was something sooner. But, like, they still don't know the cause of whatever computer problem they were having. Personally, I get all my news from Cone's Discord. Yeah, I took Juno on a walk yesterday and got home. There was a half of Peepers. Running around. He got shaved. Ah, I'm being shot at. Sir. Come out in the open and fight. You rude dude. Yeah, I knew the girlfriend was going to be giving Peepers and Niblet a bath and blowout. But Peepers has very thick fur, and it was very... It had been too long, and it got matted. So the only way to deal with the matted fur is to shave it. Which the girlfriend was considering already. But was going to try to just give him a bath, but apparently... Her hand was forced. And he got shaved from, like, below the armpits down. Which is kind of funny, because it looks like he's Donald Duckin. And he's skinny. We both thought he was very fat. He was a very chunky chungus. But all of that is just fluff and fur. He's not fat, he's just fluffy. As a comedian once said. But he's looking like a skinny dude. I mean, not really skinny. He's still, like, you can't see his ribs. So that still means he's got some meat on him. Pork chops. Yeah, I guess sometimes Cat's hair doesn't grow back right, but they had to shave his belly anyway when he got that ultrasound to check out what was wrong with his insides. And it grew back pretty okay. I think that's what gave the girlfriend confidence that shaving would be fine. He's a real goofy goober. He doesn't seem to notice or mind. But Niblet is like, kind of like, who's this guy? Who is this nerd? He's not so big. Well, that was the amusing. What's the 3,500 goal? Shaving Niblet. Keepers, not Niblet. God, no, Niblet would... He does that himself, by himself. Half shaving peepers is the 3,500 goal. Shave the other half. The other half doesn't need it, is what the girlfriend said. She's the expert. Alright, this is an ocean. Maybe I should... Hidey hole at sea. The subathon sheet isn't pinned to the top of chat anymore. Well, get on it. It resets after every stream. Which is why I always forget it. And Armo, who is the same person as you, is the one who fixes it. Huh. How am I supposed to tell you two apart? Seriously. And Powers? And how am I supposed to tell Powers apart from you? Jokes. Uh-oh. My bread timer went off. Let me just put like 5 more minutes on it. It didn't seem quite ready when I went up there a few minutes ago to put the foil on it. Oh. Have you ever seen me and Armo in the same place? No! And that's mostly because I thought you were the same person. Saw that coming. Oh my god, that was a big hit. Must have taken another one. But yes, for those of you who missed it, we had a very interesting final hour of the FLoB-a-thon subathon yesterday. And now we're back in the final 9 hours. For the first time. Oh! Ah, my pants took a little bit of that time. Not the butter. Yeah, I think we all thought that, like, with 2 hits, the butter pants would be gone. But now these have turned into, like, an investment that we can't seem to get rid of. If anything, I should get rid of the diamond pants. Cold butter. You gotta soften your butter before making chocolate chip cookies. Chippy chip chips. Eggs. Nothing. Hard butter bad. Oh. Can't see him through the tall weeds. There we go. Ugh. Goodness gracious. I picked up a couple days ago some more Curb Alert stuff off a free Craigslist. And it was funny, I didn't really look at it. It was just like a bin full of stuff, and I kind of wanted the bin for, like, my garden stuff. But there's like a 3-hole punch, and the girlfriend said she's always would help to have one of those for school stuff, putting stuff in binders. Binders! Binders full of binders. And there were some, like, weird clothes, but I didn't look at it till I got home, and one of them was a black graduation gown, and the girlfriend will need one of those when she graduates. So, hey, how about it? And it fits. Then one of the other things was a garlic. It's a little ceramic pot that says the word garlic on it, and it has little holes on the bottom. Apparently it's a garlic keeper, which I never knew was a thing. but it's missing the top. Yeah, I didn't know. Apparently, I've just been keeping my garlic cloves out in the vegetable basket. Does it look like Mr. Jeeb? No, it looks like a small ceramic pot that with the word garlic on it. But yeah, it's missing the cap, the top. Garlic and things need to be kept in a dry, dark place. We don't use a lot of garlic. We don't use a lot of garlic. And most of the garlic we do have is in a jar. And like already, you know, the pre-diced stuff.
Can I have your pudding?
Get garlicked.
Licked like pudding. Get it? Musky Lemon, thank you very much for 60 months in the subtub with those Bezos bucks. Alright, hold on a second. I need to take a quick break to get my bread out of the oven. Right, Wolfie? Right, Wolfie? Trying to get him to look at you. There we go. Alright, BRB, really quick. Yee!
This isn't funny.
It is from this angle.
Alright. Real Jellyman. Thank you for 57 months of a tier 2 sub. In the tub, much appreciated. It's a good bread. I just had to like try to think of a place I could put the bread. So no bread thieves can get at it. Put it on top of the microwave, so hopefully they don't think to look up there. Bread nibblers, and I'm not talking about niblet. Despite what the name implies. Although honestly, we did catch Niblet being a bread thief, but I'm only from the bad influence of his brother, Beepers. Surrounded in tinfoil? Well, no, it's gotta cool. If I surround it in tinfoil, it'll trap all the moisture and get soggy and goopy. But yeah, it's on my cooling racks that someone got me on Throne. I think Timo Warner. Put it in the microwave, but again, it's an enclosed space and the moisture. Peepers does not care about tinfoil. We tried covering the stovetop with tinfoil, and if anything, it just intrigues him more and he jumps up there, which we don't want him to do. Yeah, Peepers don't care about no tinfoil. Oh. Like, honestly, the only safe place would be, like, in the bathroom where I can close the door, but I don't want to put my bread in the bathroom. That doesn't quite seem right to me. No bread in the bathroom. It's a no bread zone. I would put it on the top of the refrigerator, but Peepers can get up there. And also it's already full of stuff that we don't want Peepers getting into is what the top of the refrigerator is for. Put it in the oven with the door cracked open? I mean, that's an idea too. But then again, the residual heat might cause problems. My bread problems. Oh. I was so looking forward to making it over there and saying parkour to you, but then I failed. No stunts. Dang it. Oh. That's not how you make bread. We're making bread! I got plenty of coal for torches. Torches, torches, torches! Are we still gluten-free? Oh, we are. Each and every one of us is. If you're in the sub-tub, you're contractually beholden to be also gluten-free. That's why you're not in the sub-tub, you say? With the sub badge? Why not bring it into the office? Because the office is in the basement. And I'd have to carry it down here. And also there is nary a clean surface for me to place bread on. And when I say clean, I mean like clear, like everything has junk on it. I guess I'm in denial about being a micro hoarder. It's not that our floors and our rooms are completely covered in trash. It's just any flat surface that is not a floor. Table, a counter, a desk, chairs is covered in stuff. You're the opposite? All of your tables and counters and chairs are clear, but your floor is completely invisible beneath all the junk? Invisible? Me fail English? You must be able to clean surfaces, so surfaces must be clear of clutter. Well, where is your clutter then? Where do you keep your clutter? Where do you keep your 6 hard drives that you pulled out of a computer? Where do you keep your box full of stickers that you keep ordering and not selling online? Where do you keep your bag of gumball bananas? Electronic tubs? Sounds like a shock danger of electricity. Electrocution. That's the thing, I don't think I've ever trashed a hard drive. Because I have these 6 here, but I think I also have like 7 or 8 in a box upstairs that are like IDE hard drives. A few of which don't work, that people told me to put in a freezer, and then I never actually did. But yeah, I definitely should. I mean, I have this old heart motherboard here too. Oh, knock at the door. It's probably the girlfriend. BRB. All right, I'm back. This is Juno. Juno and the girlfriend got back from their hikeys, and they're all wet. You stink. You're a stinky dog. Let me take off that collar, cause it's soaking wet. Go get him. All right. Yeah, the girlfriend, she didn't bring her keys with her, so I had to let her in. A rainy day hike. No rain here in the Farlands. Ever. The J stands for never rains. Yes, yesterday's stream, you sure missed it. You sure missed it. It was a heck of a hype train. What was it, level 17 hype train? If you're watching on YouTube and you're wondering why I didn't edit those breaks out when I was away for the bread and for letting in the girlfriend, it's 'cause I'm lazy and that would take too much time. Quality content here. Oh, jeez. Lots of people don't even edit out the waiting at the beginning, which for some is a long time, like me. Yeah, I make sure to try to, because it's just Farlands. It's not Twitch VOD or bust. It's Farlands or bust. So specifically for the FLoB. Live streams. I edited at the beginning, so we can all check on the megabytes of the world save file, and then at the ending, we can see what it's updated to. Oh, I need beds. Need beds, break breads. I almost made bread. What are you doing, Juno? Plugging stuff onto the computer? Good news or bad news? Oh no! Did the bread get breaded? Oh, what's the bad news?
There's treat bag in Paula's car.
Oh no! That's fine. I have another treat bag. I got that old one. Yeah. And I have treats.
I have the water bottle. Water bowl.
Oh yeah, I got another one of those too. We're good. You'll have to pass that with Juno. No. We'll just get it whenever.
Here.
Yeah.
Actually, my.
Okay. Yeah. Yee.
All right.
I thought my bread got ganked. She just forgot Juno's treat bag satchel in her friend's car. The old treat bag. Not the treat bag satchel. I mean, it's not really a fanny pack, but it does buckle on your waist. Mirror. That sounds like something a fanny pack would say. Honestly, a fanny pack would be more convenient. But they only tend to make these dog treat bags one way. So I don't know why I didn't just buy a fanny pack. Because it's no longer the 90s, but fanny packs are back, Mac. I used to carry retreats in my pockets. Then I realized why they create dog treat bags. Because then your pockets become filled with dog treat crumbs and smells. Honestly, the girlfriend doesn't carry a purse. She uses a fanny pack everywhere. In case you're trying to adopt the girlfriend's style. A goth fanny pack? She had a black one, but it was like falling apart. And while we were on our 2-week 5-hour slideshow road trip, I bought her one at Red Rock State Park. It's like a gray one. Does it have the park name? Yeah, it's got like the little... She likes those little USGS markers, geological survey markers. It's got like that on it. That honestly was like, aside from like postcards, was probably our only like souvenir we bought during our entire trip. I guess in the Buffalo. I think that might have been at the same place. The not Lego Buffalo. Bison, excuse me. That we put together on stream when I got back. You mean the kind of markers you find at the top of a mountain? Yeah, the U.S. Geological Survey. Markers. What's the difference between a buffalo and a bison? Is this a joke, or are you genuinely asking? Is there a punchline we have to wait for? One is the official Lego and one isn't. Well, there are no buffalo in the Americas. Buffalo are what are in the African and Asian continents, like water buffalo and things like that. Bison are the American buffalo. That were just incorrectly named buffalo. Tatanka. So the city should be called Bison? Probably. I mean, their sports team does have the picture of an American bison. So yes. The city is named after the wing. I guess Buffalo Wild Wings also incorrectly has a bison. As their mascot. Yeah, they're like a completely different species. They're not they're not even like related. But, however, that's just being technical. That's being pedantic, although correctly so. That would have been crazy, though, to be able to see them in their actual numbers. Of, like, hundreds of millions. But then the white man came and slaughtered them all in order to starve out the Native Americans. As usual. Did we miss 888? I think we did. 888 isn't even here to celebrate. Celebrate 8. Get it? Ah. Dawn on the final 8 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's what they taught us in school, is that, like, oh, the white man just didn't use the whole bison and was very wasteful. And, like, even wherever you got that from, Wikipedia seems to gloss over the fact that it wasn't overhunting or railroad constructions. It was, they literally murdered them and just burned the bodies because they knew it was the Native Americans' main source of food and could be used as a tactic to corral them into smaller and smaller reservations. But listen. Oops, this is a big tree. I don't like going after big trees because I don't like to leave floating, literal floating trunks. I think I got it all. Oh, no, there's a floating bit. Did I get it all? I got it all. So anyway, what's up in June for everybody? Writing my master's thesis. Getting older. Me too. Oh, Wolfie. Gnats. The largest gas station ever built. Good to know we're winding down fossil fuel usage. Ah. Ooh, this one's gonna be fun. Watch this. Woof. Whoa. But it's, don't worry, it's not just the biggest gas station. It's gas station combo casino liquor store sports bar. I mean, it's your business and how you make money. I mean, it's not your business, but you work for the business. But I can't think of 3 of 4 things that go together, like driving automobiles, casinos, liquor, and bars. Oh, gotta get back on the road. You are now marking your message. You are highlighting your message. Wolfie. Ooh. Hey, that's a pole. That's a pole? That's the opposite of a pole. It's a hole. Pole go up, hole go down. Science. Yes. Alright, everybody's discovered the highlight message option. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Why so yawny? I'm actually wearing what I've used previously as my snow pants. They're like fleece-lined pants. They don't seem to be helping.
You have absolutely no idea how this game is played, do you?
No.
No.
EHH high and stuff. Kurt jump.
Canute! Thank you for 43 months in the subtub. Subtub! Kurt, do you ever mix? Do you ever miss the Phoenix area? I went to Tempe for the first time. Seemed nice, but would miss the variety of country from Southwest Mountain Time. Montana? Hills and mountains and such. I mean, yes and no. That's kind of where I was living. Not Tempe, but like one of the far suburbs. The urban sprawl zones. I mean, it was nice. It was quiet where I was. The weather's great up until like from April to October. Then it gets a little bit overheated. There are like quite a few mountainy areas, particularly if you go up north, obviously. Why did I do this? Dang it. Ooh. Ooh, boat bumpers. Can I steer it around? No. Damn. No, nothing but players can get in boats. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said in the flat deserty too, is like very big skies there. Particularly, I always enjoyed the sunrise and the sunsets. It felt open, I guess. Whereas at times, you know, the cloud and rain, ooh, notwithstanding, up here in the Pacific Northwest, all the trees feel kind of like having blinders on. Trees and mountains, I suppose. So it felt like very open, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty crowded area. Yeah, I don't know. I really haven't, I haven't been back since. I think I've like had a connecting flight in Phoenix somewhere at some point. I suppose to answer that question, I'd have to like go visit or again to like see how I feel about it. Speaking of wide open plains, Kind of a weird sight. Erosion. Hmm. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. That's not gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Wolfie, where are you at? Get over here. You noodle? Alright. Hmm. This seems like a bad place to make a hidey hole. We'll make it work. And it'll be fine. Just fine. See? Perfectly cromulent. Oh, my shovel. Oh, I feel like we just made that shovel, and we did, because we previously had a diamond shovel. Alright. Hopefully we don't get woken up. Well, let's go to sleep. And back up the world. We're safe. 65,127.41 megabytes. Dental plan. Let's continue right where we left off in the completely safe and sound hidey hole of uninterrupted sleep. You've got your woofs ready. Woof. That was the wrong block. That was the right block. Why did those not stack? Let's see here. What am I trying to do? Oh, whoa, whoa, what? Wolfie! What the heck happened to him? Did he fall down the pit? He fell down the pit! You bumpus. That's not the way we're going. We're going west. This noodle. This noodle. De-doodle. Magma. Magma. That's magma over there. I know it by the way that it is. Careful, guy. Careful, guy. Dang farm over here. So, iceberg right ahead. I wasn't paying attention. Good lord. What's new? You got a new bike. You're making progress in the gym on a bike? Everybody's on bikes. Bikes on bikes on bikes on bikes. What kind of bike'll? Can you do any sweet tricks on it? An 8-speed steel frame road bike. Steel frame? Sounds kind of old school. Aren't they all made out of, like, carbon composite now? I read an 8-wheeler bike. It's for towing. So is it new? Or is it new to you? Enterprising enterprise out there making retro technology bikes. Excuse me, sir. They're more comfortable. I guess I don't know, not being a biker, how can the different materials feel different? Like, how can you feel the difference between a steel and an aluminum frame. And a carbon fiber frame, for that matter, other than in the weight. Steel absorbs small vibrations better. Huh. News to me. Steel flexes, which causes you to lose a little bit of energy, but it transfers less impact into your body. I guess that doesn't matter so much on, like, a mountain bike with suspension. Because the suspension do. Or a 4 challenge. Let's go. Oh, no, Wolfie, no. No, I was joking. Stop it. Steel is more resistant and resilient. We're learning so much about bikes. Steel frames you can take to your local blacksmith? Yes. Hit it with the anvil. Oh, are you not going to get that pig, Wolfie? Swing and a miss. I feel like if the frame of your bike broke or got damage, regardless of the material, it's probably just better to just get a new bike frame instead of trying to repair it. Because you don't have the precise equipment, measurements, etc. that are necessary to produce the bicycle that the factory that made it has. But then again, as I said, I don't know the first thing about bicycles. Then again, maybe like if you do have a bike shop, they send it off to a specialty place that does have all that special equipment and abilities. As opposed to just some guy with a TIG welder and a blowtorch. You'd be surprised what you can do with steel with very little equipment. As somebody with multiple cars, I would not be surprised because there's very little other than to cut or to paint over that can be done with steel. Are basically the two things I can do. The ground is satisfying to watch. What about the water? Not even moving. Ooh, those pigs just spawned. Pig spawn. Ooh. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. Oh, I'm still carrying the snowball. Got him. Get sniped. Oh, gosh. Uh. One of those days. That is to say, every day. Oh my gosh. I was going to jump over that again. And in my mind, I was... Spooky noises. I was about to say parkour to you, but I failed. I failed you again. Keep missing the jump. Parkour or bust, and so far it's been a lot of busting my ankles. Excuse me. Flashbacks.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Parkour to dough.
Parkour to dough? Parkour to dough, isn't that the Canadian Prime Minister? Hey. Ah. Whew. How expensive is it to own a car in America, like taxes and insurance per year? I mean, insurance is the big one. Taxes and stuff depends on your state. I mean, usually you just have to pay taxes when you first buy the car. That's based on how old it is, its original value, its weight. And then every year you have to renew the license plate, and included in that is usually some use tax and stuff like that. Usually a couple $100. Again, depending on the age and price and size of the car. Yeah, insurance. I mean, that's what just shot up. $300. Just because they decided to. Is that per year or every 6 months? So yeah, ours, just for the cross-trek, I mean, that's a decent amount. Here in Washington, I was paying maybe $800 a year. It was like high $300, low $400 every 6 months. But now we're paying like $700 every 6 months, so it's like $1,400 a year. I mean, looking into it, I guess there's some... Every state has some, like, insurance conglomerate board. And they decided last year that, yes, it's okay to increase prices for the insurance companies. So they all, like, went ham and are like, haha! 50% higher, 100% higher! For, like, and then, like... I called them, and, like, it was no reason other than, these prices are going up in your state. I'm like, I know, but... 60% increase on year to year? Yeah, that's the biggest bamboozle. I mean, and gas, I guess, if you have a gas car. And yes, most, if not all places, require you to have, like, liability insurance. Not that everybody does, but legally anyway. Of course, you're also then required to have, maybe not required, but underinsured driver insurance in case you do get in an accident with somebody who doesn't have insurance. Good times. that sand come from? Well, I don't think... Well, I don't know. There's the big debate of electric cars and range and the infrastructure and all that garbage. But I don't know the exact statistics, but like 99% of American drivers drive like less than 13 miles a day or something like that. I don't think renting an electric car can really give you a good, dang it, Wolfie, daily test, because usually when you're renting a car, that means you're out of town and you're doing a lot of driving because you have places to get and be. But that one trip a year you make, the range is not going to be enough. I cannot tell you the nearest charging station from my house. But if you have a house, then you have an outlet. And your house is the charging station. And your car is there overnight. Not just for most trips, but for like 99.9% of your trips. It's just not...
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. It's just not ingrained in the way our society was built. Like, people are like, oh, I don't want to wait 30 minutes or an hour charging my car at a charging station. But it's completely socially acceptable to spend an hour or more of your week at a laundromat doing laundry if you don't have, you know, like a laundry washer and dryer in your house. You know, like that's like, oh, that, yeah, people do that. Those exist there for a reason. So it's less the actuality than it is mostly emotional and societal. Combo charging station laundromat. I mean, we've already got combo gas station, casino, liquor store, dive bars, slot machines. .com. Spooky noises. I'm at the charging station. I'm at the laundromat. I'm at the combination charging station laundromat. Aw, dang it. I made another weird, crooked Peyronie's hidey hole. Oh, I gotta make beds. That's not wood. That's true, hummus fraud. If only there was a way to address almost all of the concerns of having a personal vehicle For large numbers of people, that was cheap and safe. And economical. Yeah, no. Electric cars by themselves are not going to solve the problem. But they can solve part of the problem. Just like doing a bunch of other things can solve parts of those problems. I mean, really what's going to happen is driving is going to have to become less convenient than other methods of transportation, or just staying home, or staying local. I, for one, think we should shut down all the highways and only have them open for mass transit and emergency services. There's other roads. You can get to where you're going. Wouldn't be impossible.
I can only see a horrible rainbow!
Vased KURTJMAC.
That's how you spell my name. Bling. Commuters would riot. Well, that's part of the emotional thing. It's been sold to us. Just like, I know it's like popular to like blame truck guys for owning big stupid trucks. And yes, maybe we can. And yes, maybe that's perfectly allowed and feasible. But it's really the truck company, the people making the giant trucks, who are selling the giant trucks, just like they sell Fritos. America, truck month, Ram, trucks is what we do. Multifunction, super pro cowboy tailgate. It's the only thing they're building and selling. It's the only thing people are going to buy. And they're sold on the Diesel Brothers, Black Smoke.
Destroy all vehicles. Power to the pedestrians. Dismantle the auto industry. Seize the means of transportation.
Seize the means of transportation. The means? They got laws passed to exclude light trucks from the fuel cafe standards and the gas guzzler taxes. Because they can make more money selling big trucks that cost about the same to make as a small car. Ah, I'm stuck in the block. So yeah, it's a bunch of everything. Yeah, now what it like the latest thing is like Rhode Island wants to ban K cars imported from Japan. They're telling people to hand in their registrations because they're not safe up against 4-ton Ford Lightnings and F-150s. Those are the cars we should be moving to. And making is like, that's what we need to make, some sort of K car, like high efficiency tax exemption sort of a situation. Whoa, that was loud in my ears. Just for that, I'm taking your wool.
They claim they're from another dimension.
Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension.
Another dimension?
Another dimension. Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension. Another dimension. The fifth dimension.
100 months in the sub-tub in this economy? Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. You keep saying that word, but I does not mean what I think you think it means. Powers 2,440. Thank you for 100 months in the sub-tub. Sub-tub. I'll take my honorary 100-month K car. I know, Cone. What happened? What did you do? They must want more repo, man. Yeah, I know. I'm only going every other sub marker now because I don't have any other ideas for sub goals. The odd 100-goal repo, man. Well, that means I'd have to reinstall PUBG. There's probably a nut in the sub-tub. Oh, yeah. I saw you're looking for a long-nose R200. Sorry, mine's being used. I mean, it's not technically being used right now. Listen. Hey, now. It will be being used. Eventually. What about like a WRX? Don't they have the same rear diff? All your Subaru friends can help you with that. Sadly not. They got like the short one or something. Wrong gear ratios. Oh, they're an R180. I see. I guess it's just the because people can use those on a 280Z to give it like a limited slip, right? That's what I heard on the internet. Hey, won't get. That's not a bed, that's a boat. I almost made a mistake. I also, when I first got the Datsun, I bought those same boxes of vacuum lines. Just because I thought there was going to be a nightmare. But I never had any never noticed any problems. So I never replaced any of the vacuum lines on the Datsun. Do you possibly plan to continue your LP at the Farlands and build out there? I don't know. I don't have many plans for anything. And building isn't necessarily my forte. What is happening? Oh, I'm like noticing the the leaves disappear out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, I see movement. Full-time golfer. Yeah, we gotta get through. I promised every hole of desert golfing. And what are we at? I remember where we left off at. Are we even halfway there? I think we're halfway there. Whoa. If you reach the Farlands, load in a bunch of chunks, then upgrade the world, would those chunks stay Landsy? Landsy, or would they be fixed? I'm assuming they would stay. Because it's actually how the chunks generate. And then everything outside of what was already generated would generate normally. Then again, despite how long I've been doing this and my channel name, I don't know that much. I don't know that much about this video game. Here we go. I can do this now. Oh, I fell in the water right at the end. Parkour to you. Wolfie did it. I've done this with other old non-anvil worlds. I mean, that used to just happen. In old Minecraft, they make a terrain update and then there's a big solid wall. Or an endless ocean. Between the old and new chunks. Yeah. What? The dingus. With all the hubbub yesterday, and even more today, I've absolutely lost track of trying to walk straight. But who knows where we're gonna end up now. I mean, yeah, Subsponge knows. Whoa, Wolfie. It was negative 64. Yeah, who knows where I've gone. That means negative, I'd have to go left. Or south. But only 64 blocks. I'm sure I've done more than that. Even in this segment. I see what you're thinking, Wolfie. And I don't like it. Now that would be a neat place for a hidey hole. Wolfie agrees. Oh dear. Ooh. And etc. Whew. Oh, dang, that was a cool place we just missed. And we will never see again. That's a shame. Bloop, bloop. So what else is new, everybody? Just sheeping around. Hear any new rumors lately? My partner and I are learning Arabic. And I am learning Russian, I suppose. I suppose? Is it like against your will? Is somebody putting lessons on tape on your ears while you sleep? Arabic? Arabic? You know what I mean. Listen. No, there's a nova, not a supernova. A nova possibly happening between now and September or something. A mediocre nova. A regular nova. A manova. Whoa, Wolfie. Not a lot of spawners as of late. Your apple supply running that low? No, and neither is my iron, I guess. They're just kind of a nice change of pace. Something to break up the monotony. Well, I mean, there's definitely one right there. Oh, or not. No, I don't think it is, actually. That's just like a convenient square in the ground. Cube. Oh my god, stop freaking out, Wolfie. Settle down. Oh, dang it. That's difficult to do. Ah, dang it! Dang this floating point. Alright. You've got everything you need from them. Until you get low on iron, you really don't need them. But sometimes we can blow them up. And that's so much fun. That's iron. Speaking of which, do I have the inventory space? Go on, get, I say. Go on and get. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. What is taking up my inventory? I mean, when this iron sword breaks, I'm going to make a gold sword, so that'll be one. I guess I'm carrying around unnecessary iron ingots. Oh, well, those are gone forever. Those are in another dimension. Okay, bye. Let's go to sleep and back up the world. Wait a minute, I'm in the block. Call your mother. How big is the backup? I'll tell you right now. It's 65,206.87 megabytes.